Okay, here I'm just going to go over the basic features of your app so that you know where to find information. Most of the things that you're going to have, you can find in multiple places. So right there you see the Disney Genie service. That's going to be covered in another video. If you want to know the latest about restrictions or things that are happening at Disneyland, you can click on your guide to updated experiences, and it's going to tell you all about those kinds of protocols and things like that. And then if you want to watch other Disney Genie service videos, you can watch their series of videos there. Here you can scroll down, you can see today's show times, you can see them there. You can see the park hours. You can also see the rides that are closed for refurbishment. Click that arrow back at the top. You can see what rides are using a virtual queue system, and I'll be explaining that in another video. You can access your Disney Photopass photos. So these are the pictures that I got that came with my Disney Genie Plus purchase. And so once you do that, you have access to the digital rights for those photos. So if I wanted to save that, I would click on save. I would choose if I wanted high or medium, and then it would save to my phone. Then you can access Audiotails, which is a feature that you can listen to, and in different areas of the parks, it's going to give you fun facts and information that you might not have known. And then the rest down here is going to cover a whole bunch of things that are happening at Disneyland when you're there that might be of interest. So you can click and look at all of those things. They are going to change based on the day that you're looking at the app or when you're traveling. So the next thing I want you to look at is this little circle with the plus sign in the middle. If you click on that, that's going to give you this pop-up menu. That's where you're going to be able to check dining availability. So that is if you are wanting to see if there's a table service restaurant that has availability right now, you would click on that and it would tell you what your options were. Obviously right now it says there are no options. So I'm going to click out of that. I'm going to go back to that little button, and you can order food. That's in another video. If you're going to use mobile checkout and shop in the store, you can do that there. You can link Photopass photos, buy tickets, make park pass reservations, and view your Genie day and tip board. You can look at a map right there by clicking that second button from the left, and you can see the attractions at the top, and you can filter this. So you can use that drop-down menu, and if you want to just see the entertainment, you can see that. You can show it as a list, which I find a little more handy, especially if I'm looking at attractions, because as a list, I can see, what the wait times are and things like that. So that's what that pin is down there. And then over on I'm going to go back to the home screen. On the bottom right, obviously this one is a search button. And then on the bottom right, those three little lines, they call that the Hamburger Menu. So when you click there, it's another way to access a whole bunch of different information. So the tip board and Genie Day are going to be covered in another video. When you're using your tickets and passes, you'll want to click there to find them to enter the parks. This is where they would show up if I had any in there. Future plans, if you had any reservations or things like that, it'll show up there. Virtual queues, that's going to tell you your virtual queue status. If you've entered a virtual queue, that's where you're going to be able to find that. The same thing with the mobile food orders. If you have placed an order, it's going to tell you what the status of that is there. If you have those photos that we talked about, there's another place to access them, so you can click on that. And there it's going to show you all the pictures. If you have Disney Genie Plus, this comes with that purchase, and it's super cute. See, they did little Ant-Man and the Wasp on my shoulder, and if I wanted to save it, I would just click on save and tell it what resolution I want to save it to my phone as, and then I can use that with the digital rights or have it printed. And then my hotel reservation is exactly that. It's going to take you to information about your hotel reservation. And normally there you would have a button that says unlock door, and I'll show you that in a few minutes too. And there's another place to click on park hours and info. Play Disney Parks will take you to the Play Disney app, which is a great way to entertain kids while you're in line. You can shop and you can chat. Chatting is sometimes the fastest way to get some answers if you have questions for your resort or something like that. So it's good to know. So then there's your profile, and all those things. Gonna go back to the home screen. So that's just the general overview of how to work the basics of your app.